It's going to be interesting. Mosley's last fight against the 21-year-old Saul Canelo Alvarez. Mosley was 40 then. Once again, fighting a young stud, and here we go. We're underway live from Cancun, boxing on Fox from the Grand Oasis Arena, alongside California Hall of Fame John Bray and Francisco X. Rivera. Glad that you can join us. Mosley, blue trunks. Cano, green trunks. What are some of the first things you notice on Sugar Shane Mosley, John?
Well, you know, obviously his hand position versus Cano's high and tight. Shane's more loose, relaxed. I look for the first round just to be a feeling out round for both of them.
Couple of jabs for Mosley. Right off the bat, showing his hand speed. That legendary hand speed that Mosley has used to beat some of the greatest names in boxing.
Yes, absolutely. Definitely surprised. Cano's very composed, nice tight hand position, and he's comfortable pressuring forward behind the jab.
Cano from Estado de Mexico, a state very rich in boxing tradition, producing many world champions such as Jose Luis Bueno, Humberto Chiquita Gonzalez, and obviously Salvador Sanchez, one of the greatest, if not the greatest, Mexican fighter of all time. Mosley very cautious, as you mentioned, John. Just both fighters trying to study each other in the center of the ring. The combination by Cano could not land. Good left right there by Mosley.
They're both just gauging, looking at each other, seeing what's available.
Another left by Mosley. Gaining confidence slowly, under a minute. In this first round, Cano looking to land an attack on the veteran, 41 years old for Sugar Shane Mosley.
Shane still has those lightning fast hands.
Special night for Mosley. He reunited with his dad, Jack Mosley. He has been working, or had been working with Nassim Richards, rather. The attack there by Mexican slugger Cano. Under 10 seconds now in the fight. The attack by Mosley, he misses. And we now go to the end of the first round. We're gonna take a break. We'll be back with more as the legend Mosley makes his return. Back to Cancun, live on Boxing on Fox, alongside John Bray and Francisco X. Rivera. The return of future Hall of Famer, Sugar Shane Mosley, facing young prospect Pablo C from Estado de Mexico.
I like the advice that Jack was giving Shane in the corner. Stay light, light on your feet, relax.
Thank you so much for being with us tonight on Fox Sports Net. It's been a great effort, obviously, by Sugar Shane Mosley to return after a year-long absence. His last fight on Cinco de Mayo against Saul Canelo Alvarez. He went 12 rounds, by the way, and he looked sharp. Mosley, he was just overpowered by a younger, hungrier, and better fighter, I think, overall. Good exchange, and Cano getting the best of it. Mosley backpedaling.
Backpedaling but countering with power shots. We got us a fight here.
The left by Mosley. Cano stops it. About a minute and a half in the second round. And I think, John, we've seen better than we expected from Pablo Cesar Cano.
Yeah, definitely. Far more composed than I thought. Being in the ring with a legend, and he's willing to work.
Looking for the body shot right there. Cano, well blocked by Mosley.
Right. I see blood from Cano, but I'm not sure exactly where it's coming from. But not to worry, he's got a veteran cut man, Carlos Vargas, in the corner that'll handle that.
Carlos Vargas, obviously a very good cutman. On the other hand, Rudy Hernandez, the brother of late Chicanito Hernandez, working, and a former boxer, by the way, working on Mosley's corner.
Yeah, Rudy Hernandez is more than just a cut man. I mean, he's a top trainer and a former professional fighter himself. Great guy to have in your corner.
And obviously you mentioned Carlos Vargas because, if I'm not mistaken, you taught him yourself how to be a cutman.
Well, he started out with me. I was training his son-in-law, 15 years ago, Jeremy Williams, heavyweight contender. And that's where Carlos started, and, he's taken it to unbelievable heights.
Well, cuts could be a factor here in this fight, especially with a veteran fighter such as Mosley. Cano coming in with a combination. And the bell rings. We're done with the second round. Back with more, live from Cancun. We're live from Cancun. Back with more boxing on Fox. The return of Shane Mosley against Pablo C. Cano. And John, I think Shane was bleeding in between rounds. Is that his nose, I think?
No, I think that was blood that was coming from Cano.
You think? Well, then again, as we mentioned before, cuts could be a factor here. Mosley blue trunks, Cesar Cano green trunks. That was a factor, I know, in Cano's fight against Eric El Terrible Morales. He went all the way to the 10th round, coming in as a late substitute for Lucas Matisse.
Right. But since then, they brought in Carlos Vargas, like we said, as the Top Gun cut man, and I don't see those things being an issue. You can see Shane's getting more comfortable now. Ooh, and Cano's countering that.
And the veteran certainly knows how to set the pace. He's gone the distance several times in his career, including his last fight against Canelo Alvarez. And missed right there with a big shot, Shane Mosley. Good body shot by Cano.
Cano's smart and starting to go to the body. Start taking the guy's legs out.
Cano, trained by his dad, Pablo Cano, but has worked in the past with Rudy Perez, who used to be Marco Antonio Barrera's trainer. As we see a good exchange here in between two fighters, and Cano trying the shot to the body. People are going crazy, and obviously the chance to see Shane Mosley, one of the best. He's fought in the best venues, including Las Vegas, obviously, several times. I mean, it's got to be a dream come true for many boxing fans here in Cancun tonight.
Oh, absolutely. And it's a dream come true for Cano to be in the ring with a legend like this. And I think he's handling it well. I thought he'd be a little bit overwhelmed by it, but he's not. He's in this fight.
Mosley coming in, but he ate a jab right there by Cano. Good jab once again by Pablo Cesar. The pride of Tlanepantla. Trying to attack the body, Cano. Good combination right there by the Mexican fighter. Mosley attacking with the right.
Thank you.
We'll be back for our fourth round, live from Cancun. Welcome back to Cancun, live from the Grand Oasis Arena in beautiful Cancun, Mexico. Boxing on Fox on this Saturday night, alongside John Bray and Francisco X. Rivera. Shane Mosley making his return to the ring against Pablo Cesar Cano. Mosley, way too cautious, I think, John, for a veteran fighter.
Well, you know, reason being so cautious is Cano can punch. We know that. And no sense in Shane's assuming no sense in getting caught with anything stupid at this point. Fourth round, you can see he's settling down and he's going to start working his game plan.
Good jab right there by Mosley. Legendary hand speed for Sugar Shane. As Cano went forward. Cano said before the fight, I want to be the first fighter to knock out Sugar Shane Mosley, and I want to knock him out into retirement. We're just about to see if he'll stay true to his promise.
Cano's going to that body. Looking at his feet right now.
What's the main effect once you take so many body shots, John, as a boxer?
Your legs just start going. It's not necessarily that it knocks the wind out of you, but it takes all the strength out of your legs. You're no longer as mobile as you would normally be.
Big overhand missed right there by Mosley. Comes in with a short hook.
Shane is pressuring.
Nice shot to the body.
Beautiful shot to the body. Shane's pressuring, looking to counter with power shots.
Fourth round, just under a minute. Sugar Shane Mosley making his return to the ring against Pablo C. Cano. Good combination right there by Cano. Try to cross him there with the left.
Smart going to the body. Cano needs to keep the pressure on and keep banging the body.
Mosley's most notable wins. Twice against Oscar de la Hoya. Fernando Vargas twice as well. Ricardo Mayorga and Antonio Margarito back in 2009 in Los Angeles. Trying to attack the body once again. Pablo Cesar Cano. Only 2 defeats in Cano's career, and now he's trying to attack Mosley. Great end to the fourth round here. Good finish between Sugar Shane Mosley and Pablo Cesar Cano. Finally, the action we were waiting for. Keep on boxing.
So
mid-range.
The blood was coming from Cano's nose. You see Carlos Vargas working on it.
He's asking him not to come inside, not to trade within the pocket with Mosley.
Which is a bit surprising. I would assume that he would try to get on the inside, bang the body, come up the middle, and make Shane feel all that 41 years old.
And one of the best, Rudy Hernandez, working with...
Hitting the right. If you hit him with the jab, you can hit him with the right hand. Just be relaxed when you do it. Don't tighten up. All right? And then when you throw the right hand, the body shot's open there, too. You want to have good balance when you throw that body shot. Okay?
Shane getting good advice from his father, Jack.
Then again, after 5 years, the two Mosleys get reunited, and 3 generations of Mosleys. His son, pretty much the age of Pablo Cesar. His son is 21 years old. Mosley with the left. Mosley blue trunks. Cesar Cano green trunks.
And Shane's using that jab. He's effective. He's keeping him at bay.
Big shot right there by Mosley, finally landing the jab. Another jab, the 3rd in a row he's connected against Cano. As we get deeper into the fight, who has the advantage, John?
Right now, it's a toss-up. I'm starting to see the tide shift towards Shane. I think that Cano's best bet is to pressure, get on the inside, bang the body. He's staying on the outside a little too long. And, you know, Shane's got those fast hands. And we're seeing that right now with him landing that jab. Right there, we saw Cano timing that jab and was able to come over the top with an overhand right.
Mosley going forward once again with a jab. Both fighters weighing in just under 147. This fight for the vacant WBC International welterweight title, scheduled for 12 rounds. A great night of boxing live on Fox Sports Net.
Shane's doing a good job landing that jab, and it's starting to bust him up.
Cano has eaten up about 5 or 6 already, at least. Cano reacting, coming back. Another one right there.
And just like Jack was telling him, if you land that jab, you land that right hand, and we saw that moments ago.
Under 30 seconds. Sugar Shane Mosley and Pablo C. Cano. Will they go 12? They just announced the score after 4 rounds. All 3 judges give it to Cano. As the bell rings, we're going to go to 6th round here in Cancun, Mexico.
We're in Mexico.
Enough said, and even though Mosley got him with some good jabs here in the 5th round.
I think Shane's doing a good job countering it, but the jab setting everything up.
Yeah, I mean, Cano ate about, I think I counted 8 straight jabs by Mosley, but he has not been able to set them up to come back with the right hand.
Your right hand up, like I said before. Relax. You got to throw more jabs. You got to throw more.
Something the Cano's corner was asking him to do or not to do. Don't stay inside. Don't keep looking at him. I think he's photographing his punches way too much.
Yeah, you just got to let him flow. I don't know if I agree with him staying on the outside with Shane Mosley. Shane's got a lot of experience. He still has that hand speed. But we're going to see.
Nice combination there by Mosley, finally trying to come in. We're pretty much mid-fight here in the 6th round, live in Cancun. Stop. Alongside John Bray, coach in season 4 of The Contender, and Francisco X Rivera. Mosley trying to come inside, but cannot do any damage so far.
Stop! Wait! Hang on, it's good. Box!
Good shot to the body by Cano.
Shane's really starting to pressure and work this kid now.
And finally connecting with the right, Sugar Shane Mosley. Now with the left.
And left and using forearms on the inside. And he's getting rough right now.
I think Cano's in trouble, and he went straight to the liver.
Yes.
Shane Mosley.
Yeah, youth and enthusiasm and age and treachery right here. That's why I'm saying that.
And the experience going to the clinch. Mosley trying to gain his breath again.
Shane's comfortable now.
Nice left. But Cano now with the combination, 1-2 quickly. Mosley has him in the corner.
And Shane's got to be careful about those counters because Cano can punch, and they will do damage.
Just over a minute in this 6th round. And finally, Mosley getting the kid in trouble.
Shane's found a home for that overhand right.
And talking about overhand rights, Cano with one on his own. Mosley once again to the body.
There's another overhand right. He's hurt.
Wow, Mosley going forward.
And Jay Nady's gonna let them fight.
Under 30 seconds. And Mosley looking to come back. Good cross right there with the left by Cano. He's at home. He needs some support, Pablo Cesar Cano, because he's in trouble against the future Hall of Famer, Shane Mosley. What a round for the veteran.
Great round for Shane Mosley. Wow. Who would have thought?
That one just slicing the right side of the head, but this one, this one eaten completely by Cano. This one as well. You want a left hand by Shane Mosley. What are some of the things you can highlight out of what you saw from Mosley in this round, John?
He still got it. He still got it. Such a beautiful, even attack. You see Shane going to the body, pressuring, hitting the body, coming back up top with the overhand rights, left hooks.
You guys met even before you guys went to high school, and I'm sure you sparred with him. What are some of the things that you can tell us that when you thought, man, this kid has talent?
Oh, he had it when he was a young kid. We never sparred, though, thank God. But always full of talent.
Shane Mosley, blue trunks, Pablo Cesar Cano, green trunks, alongside John Bray and Francisco X. Rivera. Glad that you can join us. Thanks for those of you that have communicated via Twitter. Good attack there by Mosley.
Shane's got the timing of that jab, and he's coming right over that overhand right. He's using his jab, gauging him, gauging his distance, looking for those power shots. There's it, right there.
Cano trying to work the body. Once again with the left hand. It's constantly damaging the right side of Cano.
Yes. Very effective. When Shane's using his jab, he's very effective at setting up all his power shots. Notice on the inside how Shane knows how to work. Where to place his head, how to tie the guy up.
Good combination by Cano. Finally landing on the veteran Mosley. And Mosley reacts quickly with the shot to the body.
Shane's pressuring, but he's abandoning his jab, and he's being counterpunched by Cano now.
46 wins for Mosley, 39 knockouts, 8 losses, 1 draw. Some of those losses, obviously, against Saul Alvarez, Pacquiao, Mayweather,
Only the
Cotto. Once again, Cano counter-punching. A couple of losses to Winker Wright and 2 more against Vernon Forrest. Cano coming inside with the left. Nice jab there by Mosley.
They're both waiting to look. They're both looking to wait to counter each other. Shane's back with the jab. That's where he's most effective.
Under 10 seconds. Here in the 7th round. An 18-year-old gap between Shane Mosley and Pablo Cesar Cano, but both came ready to fight And we're going to an 8th round. John, now that we're in the final 5 rounds, keep on jabbing him, keep on moving. Attack him with the right hand. Cross him, use the uppercut. Keep him sticking and moving. Use your jab. Move side to side, set up your right.
Try to drop you.
He needs to keep moving on Shane, circling him and hitting him at angles.
Again, you gotta hurt him for good. Put him on the ground so he'll stay there and don't want to get up. So you got to work yourself in there and not wait on him. Keep your chin tucked. Throw that right hand. The right hand that's hurt him every time. Make yourself great. You are great. Okay?
What can we conclude from the instructions from both corners, John?
I would say Cano needs to keep moving and hit at angles. Don't stand in front of him and fire shots. Get the angle first, fire. Get the angle, fire. Shane needs to work. Press him back, come with the overhand right, just like his dad was telling him.
8th round now, live from the Grand Oasis Arena in Cancun, Mexico. Thank you so much for being with us in this Saturday night live event, boxing on Fox, alongside John Bray and Francisco X. Rivera, under the production and direction of Rudy Hernandez and Francisco Javier Alvarez. Mosley looking to get him with the hook. They're asking him to jab.
Shane needs to jab more. Both of these guys need to jab more. They're both just waiting for the other one, trying to counter.
This is Cano's highest profile opponent, we could say. Although, I mean, you talk about fighting Eric El Terrible Morales as a late replacement. He went 10 rounds against Morales before being knocked out. He went 12 rounds against Magic Man Paulie Malignaggi. One of the biggest promises of boxing, obviously, nowadays. So you can tell he's had decent opposition in the past.
Oh, definitely. He's a world-class fighter.
Only 23 years old, Cano. His 3rd fight here at the Oasis in Cancun. Mosley pressing now on the young Cano. A lot of movement now from Mosley. A lot of feints, John.
A lot of feints out of bounce in his legs, everything.
Is he trying to set up something, or is he trying to make the youngster fall into his trap?
I think he's trying to get the kid to lure him in and trying to counterpunch him.
And the fans are going nuts here in Cancun. Some local celebrities actually showing up here at the Oasis as we're under 10 seconds. Mexican actor Roberto Palazuelos, known as El Diamante Negro, ringside, watching the fight. Obviously a high-profile fight, and who would have thought would have Sugar Shane Mosley fighting in Mexico? And it's a dream come true, then again, for many, and for Cano as well, although it's becoming a nightmare now for Pablo Cesar Cano.
Yes, it definitely is. Shane Mosley has proven that he's still a top guy. Beautiful.
I'm sexy and I know it.
If there's a hope still for Pablo Cesar Cano before we go deep in the fight, what does he need to do now with 4 rounds left?
He's got to show that he's the guy. He's got to press the action. He's got to make the fight. Can't lay back and try to counterpunch a Shane Mosley. It's not going to happen.
It's very important, though. The score will be given after 8 rounds. It was given after 4, and all 3 judges had Cano ahead. Let's see. Let's see what happens. We're on for the 9th round between Sugar Shane Mosley and Pablo C. Cano. The vacant WBC International Welterweight title on the line here between these 2 fighters. Mosley with the blue trunks, Cano with the green trunks.
You know, I was thinking somebody has to step up and take control of this fight, and it looks like that's exactly what Shane intends on doing.
Here's Mosley, the body shot with the right. Now the scoring is given. Mosley, Cano. So 2 judges have Mosley ahead in the cards, and another one has Cano ahead. What do you think about that?
Well, we're in Mexico.
All right.
That's all I can.
It's going to be close, though. It's going to be close if we get all the way to the judges' scorecards. But one of the things you always say, you never want to leave your future in the hands of a judge.
Absolutely not. Somebody's got to turn the tide here and take over.
Good combination, finally by Cano. And Mosley, he got a little mad, and he went forward.
Cano caught him. Cano got him. Oh, yes.
Whoa, going
Cano.
forward is Cano. He knows that Mosley's rocked. And Mosley reacts with the overhand right. Now Cano once again with the right, the combination. We have a fight, John. We have a fight.
Oh, we definitely got a fight here.
Good body shot by Mosley.
Somebody's got to take over. I said that, and you're seeing the power struggle right here. Nobody wants to give it up.
And once again, we want to remind you, Shane Mosley has never been knocked out of a fight. Knocked down only 3 times. Twice by Vernon Forrest. Once by Manny Pacquiao. Good left there by Mosley. Wow, Mosley crossing him with the right. We're getting close to the end of the 9th round. And I think the best is yet to come. What a great round, I think, for both sides, but especially for Cano.
And great fight. Wow.
Hey, cuando él viene, ya despacito para atrás y agárralo con 2 golpes y te sales. Ya lo hicimos.
When he comes,
Así lo
just come
agarraste,
inside,
pero
a
recupera
couple steps
rápido la
inside,
guardia.
and get him.
Golpea y me recupero y me muevo. ¿Oíste?
Stick and move. Keep your hands up.
Like you did, and set up that fucking right hand. Knock his ass out. Body shots are weakening, don't get me wrong. But you gotta drop that right hand in on the neck, somewhere in the chest, somewhere, and get his ass out of there. You gotta knock him down or something. But you gotta watch your balance.
Some of the best moments of this 9th round as we getting deep into the fight. Cano finally reacted and disrespected the legend. We're going to a 10th round here in Cancun, live from the Grand Oasis Arena. Alongside John Bray and Francisco X. Rivera.
I think that Cano got great instructions from his corner to box him and hit him at angles.
John, we talked to Shane before the fight. One of the things he mentioned, he had a chip on his shoulder because he wanted another chance for a title. And he wants to get to another title at some point in his career.
He might be on his way to one.
Wow. Mosley. A Attacking now. Good left.
Cano's trying to tie him up. I think he got caught with a couple good shots in. He's trying to tie him up, and Shane knows it.
Clinching again. Cano. A sign of fatigue, and obviously for both fighters.
Shane's making the fight. He's pressuring him back. Cano's holding. Shane senses the end.
Under 2 minutes now. Live from Cancun, boxing on Fox. And now we see some blood from the left side of Cano, John. How can that affect him?
I think the corner will take care of that. I don't think it'll become an issue. I think that Shane's all over this kid right now.
And Mosley might want to attack that left side of Cano.
Yeah, all those overhand rights. Those are the effects of those overhand rights.
Nice body shot there by Mosley. Wow.
He's hitting the body to come up top with that overhand right.
He just missed with that overhand right.
He's trying to lower his hands and then come over top with the overhand right.
Less than a minute left. Trying to come inside Mosley. One of the things the corner told Cano, don't just stick and move. Don't stay inside the pocket with Sugar Shane.
Right. I don't know if he's going to be able to prevent Shane from getting on the inside, though.
Easier said than done, right?
Easier said than done for sure. Shane's all over this kid.
Less than 10 seconds here. Cano going forward. And I think Shane Mosley is taking control of this fight. As the bell rings, we're going to the last stages of the fight. And John, you obviously, this is your return to television after coaching the Contender. You have some family watching as well, right?
Oh, tons of family watching right now.
Do you want to send a shout out to someone special?
All my family in Van Nuys and my family in Valencia. And
well, the Rivera family actually got reunited to watch the fight, so big shout out to them as well. And I'm sure I got a great response in social media, Twitter, Facebook, talking about John Bray joining our broadcast tonight, and they were very excited. And a lot of people from your family actually tweeted me and sent me messages on Facebook. And so far, so good, I think. Then again, for you, knowing Shane Mosley, it's got to be a very special night.
Oh, definitely a very special night. You know, Shane's a great guy. He's done so much for boxing. And to be able to commentate doing this for him, you know, it's an honor.
It's definitely been fun. Although we're getting to the last stages, the 11th round. Fight scheduled for 12. This is for the vacant WBC International Welterweight title between Sugar Shane Mosley and Pablo C. Cano.
I'm sure Shane knows he can't leave this in the hands of the judges, and he's got to close the show.
Especially, as John said, we're in Mexico. And this could definitely play into the decision. What happened there, John?
Loose tape. They got to retape it. This is...
And the ref very close, checking every single detail. And now Mosley looking for that overhand right.
He found a home for it the last couple of rounds, so I'm sure he wants to get right back to that.
It was just a perfect setup. He started landing the jabs, and all of a sudden, he can come in with the right.
Just like his dad was telling him in the corner. Land that jab first, everything else will follow, especially that overhand right.
Mosley coming inside once again. And Cano clinching quickly.
Mosley's got his foot on the gas. He's trying to get him out of there.
Good hook.
Nice
Left
boy.
by Mosley. People in Mexico want to see Cano raise his hand.
Overhand right by Shane Mosley.
Wow, Mosley's attacking now.
And Cano's fighting back.
And Mosley was supposed to be the counter puncher, right?
Yeah, and he's being the aggressor. You never know in boxing. Especially with Shane Mosley, he can adapt to anything that's in front of him.
Cano looking for the hook. Landing a punch with a
And
left.
knocked Shane Mosley's mouthpiece out.
Wow. And that should give Mosley a couple seconds to regroup. And people, look, they're so impatient. Wrestlers, they want to see action. They're glad, they're having fun. It's been a special night then again. Cano looking for the shot to the body. It's been a good round, I think, for Pablo Cesar Cano, John.
Yeah, it definitely has. He's back in the fight. He's boxing smart.
Mosley trying to push the pace. Under 10 seconds in the fight, or in the 11th round, actually. We're getting close to the end here in Cancun. As the bell rings, I think it was a huge round for Cano, just to bring his confidence back for that final round.
Absolutely. Wow. Close fight going into the final round. Very close fight.
And the streak might stay alive. Sugar Shane Mosley, 55 fights as a pro, has never been knocked out. Last instructions for his corner. Rudy Hernandez doing a great job as a cutman.
We are enjoying a great fight tonight.
And we get ready for the 12th and final round. Live from the Gran Oasis Arena in Cancun, Mexico. Alongside a member of the California Boxing Hall of Fame, John Bray, and Francisco X. Rivera. Mosley blue trunks, Cano green trunks, as we head to the last 3 minutes of the fight.
And Shane is back using, pumping that jab. That should open up a lot of opportunities for Shane.
It could go either way. As John said, we're in Mexico. After 8 rounds, 2 judges had Mosley. Nice right hand by Mosley. I mean, when it's so close, when you know, you just have to push the pace, John. You have to go for the kill.
You got to put your foot on the gas pedal and floor it. When it's this close, you got to do that.
Trying to set up with the left is Mosley. Good right hand by Shane. And now with the left.
Stop! Stay in front of him! Stop!
Another clinch, and I think Cano is just about done.
Yeah, Cano's tired, but he's fighting. He's not going to give it up. He is not going to give this up.
His conditioning has been great. The first time that Cano, or the second time, has gone 12 rounds since fighting Magic Man Paulie Malignaggi. Nice left there by Cano. Fighting great opposition in back-to-back fights. Pablo Cesar Cano Paulie Malignaggi, Shane Mosley going 12 rounds. He's a gamer.
Oh, no doubt. No doubt. This kid can fight, and he wants to show his goods.
Mosley with a combination, missed with the right, going for the body shot. And now I think we're going to see a lot of home run punches.
Absolutely.
Will they land? That's the question.
Coming at the end of this fight right now, like you said, they're both throwing home runs.
Under 10 seconds now. Live from Cancun, and look at Mosley going with the right.
Oh!
Looking to finish, he missed.
There it is.
Cano now. Good exchange, and this is it. What a fight between Pablo Cesar Cano and future Hall of Famer Sugar Shane Mosley. Let's go to Joe Martinez with the official decision.
Primero vamos a darle un aplauso para una tremenda pelea.
First of all, thanks to the crowd.
Y otra vez el ganador de este pelea es el nuevo intercontinental.
This is going for the vacant WBC International Welterweight title.
Will be the new intercontinental WBC welterweight champion. Y ahora los puntos de los jueces. Y todos de los señores anotaron el mismo 115-113. All three judges scored about the same. 115, 113. El ganador por decisión unánime, your winner by unanimous decision, Azúcar Sugar Shane